guys, it's Zealand here today in between innings to talk about NFL Week 13. So I know this is late, you're going to see this Saturday night. Yeah, and the games are tomorrow, and we've already had Thursday Night Football. Screwed it up, totally forgot about NFL Week review, but have to do it, so doing it right now. I'm going to go over the games and then the standings as of right now. Next week review. And you're going to be getting one in like 4 days because I'll have to do one for week 14, which starts tomorrow. Well, already started Thursday Night Football. On that one, I will go over the stat leaders, but for this one, I want to make it quick. So just the games and the standings. So Thursday Night Football for week 13 was the Dallas Cowboys versus the New Orleans Saints. Dallas won 27-17. Taysom Hill was the passing leader, 264 yards. Also the rushing leader with 101 yards, and Deontay Harris for the Saints had 96 receiving yards. Then on Sunday, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers played the Atlanta Falcons, and Tampa Bay won 30-17. Tom Brady had 360 yards. Cordell, I always forget. I always tell myself to remember. Patterson, anyway, for the Falcons had 78 rushing yards. Chris Godwin had 143 receiving for Tampa Bay. For some of these games, I'll do that passing, rushing, receiving leader, but to make it quicker, some I'll skip. Then Arizona played Chicago. Arizona won 30-22. Pretty sure they still have the best record in the NFL. Then the Los Angeles Chargers played the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Chargers won 41-22. I think the Chargers are a cool team, but as a Rams fan, I do like the Bengals. They're my third team. It goes Rams, Cowboys, because I'm from Texas, and then Bengals. I have my grandpa's from that area. I just think it's a cool young team. Jamar Chase is one of my favorite players. So I really want Cincinnati to do good this season, but whatever for this game. Justin Herbert had 317 passing yards. Austin Eckler had 59 on the ground for the Chargers, and T. Higgins for the Bengals had 138 receiving yards. So I guess the Chargers did deserve to win that game. Then the Minnesota Vikings played the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions got their very first win of the season, winning 29-27. They are now 1-10-1. And wow, I honestly would have just lost. I mean, I guess from morale, you can say you won a game, you didn't go winless, but try to get the draft picks now. I wouldn't win another game. I wouldn't try to. Just keep it at 1 win. 2 wins, that's where you get risky into if you're going to get number 1 overall pick. Then the New York Giants played the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins won 20-9. Tua Tagovailoa had 244 passing yards for the Dolphins. Saquon Barkley had 55 on the ground for the Giants, and Jalen Waddle had 90 receiving yards for the Dolphins. Then the Philadelphia Eagles played the New York Jets, and Philly won 33-18. Gardner Minshew, being the starter for the Eagles in this game, had 242 passing yards. Miles Sanders, also a Philly player, had 120 rushing yards. And Dallas Goedert, their tight end, had 105 receiving yards. Then the Houston Texans played the Indianapolis Colts, and they got 0 points. Indianapolis won 31-0. Carson Wentz for the Colts had 158 passing yards. Jonathan Taylor, also on the Colts, had 140 on the ground. And their number 1 receiver, Michael Pittman Jr., had 77 receiving yards. Then the Washington football team played the Las Vegas Raiders, and Washington won 17-15. Then my very own Rams played the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Rams won 37-7. Easy win for us. Matthew Stafford had 295 passing yards. Sony Michel had 121 on the ground as Darrell Henderson is out. Really want Cam Akers to come back for the playoffs, but Sony Michel is good for now. I don't like Darrell Henderson. And Cooper Kupp had 129 receiving for us. Then the Baltimore Ravens played the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Pittsburgh won 20-19. Lamar Jackson had 253 for Baltimore. Najee Harris had 71 on the ground for the Steelers, and Deontay Johnson had 105 in the air for the Steelers. When I say in the air, catching it. I'll say passing on the ground and in the air sometimes. And then the 49ers played the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks won 30-23, Jimmy Garoppolo having 299 passing yards. Travis Homer having 80 rushing yards for, I don't know who he plays for, probably San Francisco. And the tight end for the Niners, George Kittle, had 181 yards receiving. Then Final game of Sunday, the Denver Broncos played the Kansas City Chiefs, and obviously the Chiefs won this game 22-9. Teddy Bridgewater had 257 passing yards for the Broncos. Javonte Williams had 102 on the ground, and Jerry Jeudy for the Broncos had 77 receiving yards. On Monday, it was New England versus Buffalo. New England won 14-10. High winds, I think they were up to 40 miles per hour. You could not pass the ball. Mac Jones only got like 2-3 pass attempts in the game. They were just running the ball over and over like halfback dive and Madden. And Josh Allen had 145 passing yards for the Bills, so obviously there was some passing, but mostly by the Bills. Damian Harris had 111 rushing yards on the ground for New England, and Stephon Diggs had 51 receiving yards for Buffalo. The 4 teams on bye were the Cleveland Browns, the Green Bay Packers, the Tennessee Titans, and the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to go over the standings really quick because I've been going already longer than I want to because I make little side comments. Okay, in the AFC East, the Patriots are 9-4, the Bills are 7-5, the Dolphins are 6-7, the Jets are 3-9. Remember, the first team I say is first, the last team I say is fourth, so it goes down in order. In the AFC North, the Ravens are 8-4, the Bengals are 7-5, the Steelers are 6-6, and the Browns are also 6-6. In the AFC South, the Tennessee Titans are 8-4, Indianapolis Colts are 7-6, Houston Texans are 2-10. It says that they're eliminated from the playoffs already. That's obvious. And the Jacksonville Jaguars are 2-10 as well. The Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC East are 8-4. The LA Chargers are 7-5, so looking for a playoff spot. The Raiders are 6-6, and the Broncos are 6-6. So that division is honestly really close, closer than the Chiefs should want it. In the AFC East, the Dallas Cowboys, even though this is a close division, they are 8-4. Washington 6-6. The Eagles are 6-7, and the Giants are 4-8. Cowboys are only 2 wins ahead of Washington and the Eagles, but Cowboys are really looking like the favorites here. Don't remember the remaining of their schedule, but they look like they're probably, I can't remember if I said they're going to win the season out. I don't remember who they play, but 99% chance to make the playoffs, at least a wild card, but they're definitely winning this division in my opinion. And then NFC North, the Green Bay Packers with one of the best records in the league. They're 9-3. The Vikings are 6-7. The Bears are 4-8. And like I said, the worst team in the league right now. The Detroit Lions are 1-10-1. That one tie was against the Steelers. And I guess when I was reading that, I probably didn't say the Steelers tie. Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead the NFC South 9-3, so same as the Packers. The Carolina Panthers are 5-7. The Falcons are 5-7. Saints are also 5-7. Their bottom 3 teams are all 5-7. In the final division, one of the best divisions in my opinion, but they're not looking like that this year. The Arizona Cardinals are 10-2. The Rams are 8-4. The 49ers are 6-6. And the Seahawks are 4-8. I'm glad the Seahawks beat the 49ers this last week. Keep them behind us. We're only 2 wins behind the Cardinals, but I think the Cardinals win this division. They have the best record in football, but I think we definitely make the wild card game. Not looking like the division it used to be, but cool to see that we have 2 of the best records, Cardinals and Rams. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I don't know what you'll see after this. Probably I'm going to make a short or 2 today or tomorrow. That's it. Peace.
Floor.